Hey everybody, Matty here with Altcoin Buzz. Okay, so while the cryptocurrency market is on fire right now and Bitcoin and Ethereum are both really bullish in terms of technical analysis, in terms of fundamental basis, but also in terms of kind of the global circumstances that are feeding into interest when it comes to blockchain and cryptocurrency. With all this in mind, with this context, we are always trying to maximize our gains, and this comes by way of keeping positions in altcoins, and most of the altcoins in our portfolio that we share at Altcoin Buzz have been performing great. As you guys know, I have been covering DeFi projects, as has the team, very seriously for the last year. Projects such as Chainlink, Engine, BINANCE, Ren Protocol, Kyber Network, Band Protocol, Kava. We talk about these all the time. Hopefully you're familiar with some of those. They have been stellar performers, and we keep therefore searching for other similar coins that have huge potential to grow and are relatively less known and maybe at a lower market cap right now. And also, while the DeFi projects are doing great, those that we've just discussed, there are also, unfortunately, a lot of one-page website raising money kind of setups on Uniswap, similar to what we saw back in the ICO boom in 2017. So kind of unfortunately, some unscrupulous hucksters are still out there. It's still the Wild West, guys. So one does have to be careful and manage risks accordingly. It's still important to be skeptical. With all that being said, we're going to be discussing today our 4 choices for low market cap altcoins that you may want to buy during this decentralized finance, this DeFi bubble. Bitcoin and Ethereum, of course, still remain the safest investment, but we think it's important to keep an eye out for some of these low market cap coins for the multiplier effect. Our list, therefore, is a mix of DeFi and non-DeFi projects with a focus on enterprise solutions and blockchain gaming. Guys, by no means is this a complete or comprehensive list of all the coins with great potential. There are just too many out there to cover. This is a list of coins we have selected from a lot of others that we have reviewed, and we think they could go a long way. You may want to pay some attention to them. We're going to give you guys some details and insights as to why. We have specifically covered 4 in this video and this list and tried to keep the video short, but there are a few more we find interesting. We're going to cover those again soon in another follow-up video. All of the projects are interesting for different reasons, and we have some insights that will make you like perhaps one over the other. So check them all out. Let us know your thoughts about it, of course, as always. And also at the end of the video, we will tell you which coins from our previous lists, multiple articles and videos, we still remain bullish on. We're going to do a quick recap as to why that is the case for some of them in particular. As always, guys, this is not financial advice. I have no business advising you on your finances. These are just our subjective opinions. And as a caveat, all of us here at Altcoin Buzz do hold the coins and the projects mentioned on this list. All right, to kick things off, at number 1 on our list, we have Trustswap, ticker SWAP swap, sitting currently just above 50 cents and just under a $33 million market cap. Trustswap falls into the DeFi category of projects. So while Trustswap has seen really crazy gains in the past, what is coming is in fact fantastic, at least in our opinion. In their Telegram group, they have been giving hints, so we reached out to the team to get exclusive information on exactly what they're doing, and I think you're going to like this one. What they are launching is a Trustswap launchpad, and it's like Binance launchpad, but on steroids. So kind of imagine a decentralized Binance launchpad with preventative measures for any dumping on the part of the investors. Their smart contract platform will therefore lock the team tokens and the private and pre-sale investor tokens to avoid any dumping on the part of those investors. The team tokens and the money raised will also be locked and will be released only when they achieve certain milestones. The Trustswap platform is free for anyone to use, for anyone to conduct sales, token locks, time-based token releases, and ICO. But for the Trustswap launchpad, they will be selecting very few projects that are high quality, low market cap tokens and other initiatives. To participate in the Trustswap launchpad, you need to have 10,000 swap tokens locked, and eventually we'll launch a tier system for which different locks getting different allocations. Also, people who have been holding swap tokens for longer will get more privileges as well. And so in this sense, seniority and loyalty are in fact rewarded. And this is how you create an ecosystem, guys. You incentivize incentivize people to participate in it. So this will in fact incentivize swap holders to hold tokens for longer as they value the participation in the Trustswap Launchpad projects. This could be a new gold standard, therefore, for token sales, and with most of the marketing volume and listings getting on Uniswap, this could potentially be a game changer for fundraising and for investor security. So for all these reasons, this is our number one pick, Trustswap, ticker SWAP. Coming in at number 2 on our list is Ethverse, ticker ETHV. When we started compiling research for this video, this was listed at 60 cents and was a $5 million market cap. As you can see though, right now it's closer to 88 cents. That is up 82.3% on the day, and the market cap has jumped sizably now to just over $7 million. This is in the blockchain gaming category. You all know how much we at Altcoin Buzz love Engine. We've been covering Engine pretty religiously since I'd say early 2018, right up until now. And until date, it really remains one of our favorite crypto projects. And when the blockchain gaming train really does start to move, and it will, Engine will be ahead of everyone by far. And if you're new to the channel and want to know more about Engine, let us know in the comments below. We can always do a dedicated video on the topic. There's a lot of interesting stuff happening with them. So this is kind of for comparing and contrasting purposes that we're mentioning the Engine project. We also love Decentraland, which has created a virtual city where a lot of trading of land, buildings, and various different edifices and installments is happening. We do trade land on Mana occasionally, and that's also a lot of fun. Now, with all of that being said, Ethverse brings the vision of Engine and the dynamics of Decentraland and focuses on just Minecraft, and it takes it a step further than what Engine has done for Minecraft. If you guys don't know, Minecraft is one of the most popular games in the world, if not the most popular game, with over 200 million copies sold as of May 2020. 200 million. And what Ethverse specifically does is it gives these players the ability to own their items, buy and sell land, and then there's a twist as well. In fact, it's a DeFi twist. They're building an ability for players to take loans against their land as collateral, effectively, and this is going to be very interesting. Though Ethverse is still relatively early and the devs are anonymous, we think that if they release their beta in the next few weeks and it is successful, we could see a much higher market cap than the current $7 million that it's currently valued at. You guys can take a look at this if you'd like to examine the differences between Ethverse and its competitors here on medium.com. We will link to this in the description below. At number 3, we have KardiaChain, ticker KAI, sitting at a current valuation of about 2.5 cents, just under $32 million market cap. This falls into the enterprise solution category. So KardiaChain has experienced blinding community growth as well as exceptional market performance in these past 3 months. We've been talking about it very appropriately, I would say. This is largely owing to KardiaChain's consistent developments and partnerships with leading projects like Chainlink and like Neo. But they recently announced that KAI will be integrated into MyLin Corporation's new EPOS system via its new so-called green card as a payment method. This is the largest Vietnamese taxi service. Green Card is MyLin's most recent take on digital transformation. The card is integrated with NFC technology, which stands for Near Field Communications, and QR code functionality. The card contains many utilities, enabling the MyLin taxi customers to effortlessly pay, to top up, and to check transactions. The KardiaChain Green Card integration is set to officially roll out very soon, just next month, in fact, in September of 2020. And guys, as you can probably assume, we've done some due diligence on KardiaChain, and it seems they have very good connections, let's put it that way, and the possibility for serious growth in the interoperability space in the Vietnamese and Southeast Asian markets. For more on the development relating to MyLin, you can check this piece out on medium.com. KardiaChain forms a strategic partnership with MyLin, which, as I mentioned, is Vietnam's largest taxi corporation. The road to mass adoption, guys. Here it is, happening right before our eyes. And at number 4 for us today, we have Effect.AI. The ticker is EFX. They sit at about 4.3 cents right now with just under a $9 million market cap. As you may have surmised by the title of this project, they are in the artificial intelligence space. So Effect.AI is actually a pretty perfect project and use case for blockchain technology with great token utility. They have a working platform that is seeing actual use and actual adoption, and that is always good. That's always something that we look out for. We recently saw the news of their partnership with Akon, and looking slightly deeper into what's happening here and what they're doing, we were left with a very pleasant impression. We were pleasantly surprised by everything that was happening. However, before we get into details about Effect.AI, there's one downfall that we should note, and the reason why it's not a higher market cap, the reason why it's not higher on our list, and again, this is just our opinion, no offense to anyone, but the one problem, I guess you could call it, is the fact that they're on the EOS blockchain. And for this reason, it's hard for them to get a lot of listings, as for most exchanges, listing an ERC20 token is a very simple process. It just takes a few clicks ultimately. So this is the fact that it's on EOS is a bit of a detriment to them in terms of their reach and their availability. And they definitely cannot enjoy the abundant liquidity of Uniswap and other decentralized exchanges. Well, this presents an opportunity for us to get in early, as there are rumors that they are working to solve this problem. And in case it's not solved, I think it could be driven, the popularity of this project and its success, in other words, could be driven by the sheer use case alone. Also, they have very little focus on marketing currently, which does make us frown, but this is something that can be fixed, and this is ultimately going to be addressed as the project grows, as it achieves success. All right, so with those criticisms out of the way, what does Effect.AI really do? Well, this is a bit of a complicated one for anyone who is not well versed in artificial intelligence technology. Trying to understand their website and white paper will take some time, but don't worry. We spent a couple days trying to understand and figure this out, and we're going to try to explain it as best we can in the simplest way possible. Okay, so artificial intelligence for enterprises requires that data points be tagged and multiple other tasks be coordinated in huge quantities. All of this needs to be performed seamlessly and in synchronicity. These tasks lead to data that can be used for feeding the corporation's systems to make it more intelligent. And this tagging of data can be done both by humans and by algorithmic bots. But when it comes to data from text and images, yeah, the algorithms are sophisticated enough for tagging. But for video and audio data specifically, it often has to be done by humans. These tasks cannot be done by corporations, even the large ones in-house, as they are costly and sometimes different sets of expertise is required. Well, Effect.AI, besides providing algorithms for the tasks, also provides for a decentralized system for people to be able to do these tasks, and it also includes a system of various layers of Q&A for getting the most accurate results. Their blockchain ecosystem allows for payments and incentives to be sent to the workers in the EFX tokens upon completion of the tasks, and they currently have over 2,000 workers living off this business. So the ecosystem exists. That's very good. However, this is very scalable, and in these times of unfortunate economic crisis and downturn and people losing their jobs, that kind of thing, Effect.AI provides for people working from home a possibility, and a very real possibility, to earn and use their specialized skills. The corporations pay them in dollars, obviously, and a majority of which goes into buying back from the market to pay the workers for the tasks, making it a daily cyclical economy. Again, all of this is leading into the ecosystem, is supporting and growing that space. So Effect.AI is a revenue generating company, and that's always a positive. They're also working with the UN, ING, KPMG, and now, as I mentioned, Akon, either as clients or they're partnering for opening hubs to allow people to get tasks and earn. Most importantly, it's allowing people to earn. All right, guys, so those are our choices for today. Our 4 favorite lower market cap coins. Again, to summarize, they are Trustswap at number 1, Ethverse at number 2, KardiaChain at number 3, and Effect.AI at number 4. Now, however, let's recap what some of our previous favorite coins were, and which still remain to us projects that we're very bullish on, and let's discuss some updates as well. Although many of them have performed extremely well since we kind of highlighted them in the previous few months, we still again hold a major chunk of our original positions, and we're still very excited. The future is still much bigger than the past when it comes to these projects. Let's start here with Quant Network. Interoperability is not a mandate just in the crypto space, but really the whole financial and supply chain world, and all of that, by the way, is moving slowly but surely towards blockchain. And Quant Network is providing easy to use over-ledger operating system for enterprises to do this. They recently announced the following. This from the 6th of August at quant_network tweeting. Today's the day we released testnet QNT for payment channels on the Overledger network. Please complete the following steps and start transacting with our new layer 2 OVN payment channels. So of course, guys, we remain super bullish on Quant for many good reasons. You can also check out our detailed analysis on Quant Network here in this video that is playing right now. This from the 8th of June, so just over a couple of months ago, why Quant Network will be massive, QNT price prediction, and Overledger explained. If you'd like to get into the nuts and bolts as to how it works, it is a little bit technical. We do that in this video. We'll link to this in the description below. Ren Protocol is another project that we remain super bullish on. So we became fans of Ren Protocol when we tested the Chaos testnet specifically. The presentation, the documentation, the use, and the experience, all of these were really spot on, and it was easy to see why this was going to be a huge project. Today, Ren has transacted over 10,000 Bitcoin on Ethereum as Ren BTC, and we remain super bullish on the project. You can watch our detailed analysis on Ren Protocol here. This going back a little bit further from the 7th of March of this year, Ren Protocol Sub-Zero mainnet to launch soon. Will this be huge for DeFi, decentralized finance on Ethereum? I think as the last few months have shown, the answer is yes. Ren is turning into a pretty big deal. Next up, we have Chiliz, ticker CHZ, something that we're super excited about, and they've just been on fire lately these last few days, performing very, very, very well. And it's a funny story. So Chiliz had taken a bit of a dip, a price dip, and we found ourselves with the opportunity to buy quite a bit more at about the 110 Satoshi level, and we're very happy that we did, because now you have 4 upcoming FTOs that are going to be announced on the 24th of August, and I think part of the recent price action is in response, is supporting those upcoming announcements. We're obviously seeing a lot of excitement leading up to it. However, we think that there should be many positive gains even beyond that August 24th announcement, even beyond this summer, this year. We see big things ahead for Chiliz in 2021 and beyond for many good reasons. So we remain extremely bullish on Chiliz. And once the DeFi trend cools just a little bit, Chiliz, I think, could get even more attention, and deservedly so. So of course, we remain super excited and super bullish on Chiliz. You can watch our full detailed analysis on Chiliz. It's playing right now. This from the 17th of June. Chiliz review, why CHZ has huge potential and maybe even a moonshot in 2021. And now looking at some of our previous videos, let's see which coins we're still bullish on. And you can check in the description below for more info on all of these, of course. But from our top altcoins video from the 1st of August, that's the one playing right now. So specifically 5 altcoins with massive potential. This published on August 1st, 2020. We posted this relatively recently, and hey, we made some good selections looking back, because we're still very excited, very bullish on all of our choices. XDAI, Stake, Safe Haven, Fuse Network, Noya Network, and Storm X. Just about all of these have performed very, very well since the time of this publication about a couple of weeks ago, again on the 1st of August. So we're excited about all of these, all of our advice, again, not financial advice, but all of our selections we stand by, because they have done very, very well in that short 2-week span. This video now from the 13th of May 2020, titled Top 5 Altcoins to Watch in May and June, Why Altcoin Season Post Bitcoin Halving. This is something that we were, in the context of Bitcoin's halving, we were considering different projects and all that. And of course, we remain super bullish on those projects that we mentioned in this video. Band Protocol has just entered into the stratosphere since we talked about it back in May of this year, just a few months ago. And just, how well has that project performed? Band is unbelievable. Quant Network, Chiliz, Crypto.com, Ren Protocol, all of these were mentioned in this video. All of these are still top selections for us over at Altcoin Buzz. And going back for our final video here to the 9th of April 2020, this is really with a focus on very small cap coins. Again, the 9th of April, 8 micro cap altcoins you must keep an eye on. And we still remain very bullish on all of these. They've grown in some instances pretty significantly, but we talked specifically about Safe Haven again, actually. So you can see the trend. We talked about them multiple times, and for good reason. We're excited about that project. We talked about Uptrend 1UP, which has just exploded this month in particular. Sharing and Telor, of course, we remain excited and bullish on all of those. Guys, we certainly hope that you've enjoyed our list and our analyses today. Do share some of the coins you think we may have missed. Of course, there are many, many more out there, and we're going to do our best to analyze them in future videos. We're going to have subsequent videos similar to this one pointing out other small cap or lower or even micro cap projects that we're bullish and we're excited about. But if we've missed anything, glaring, an omission that you feel should have been included, let us know what it is in the comments below. That about wraps it up for today, everybody. Stay safe out there. Good luck and best of luck if you choose to invest, and we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.